Yeah, what's up guys? I am Flash Isaac and today I'll be explaining how to pass Jamb and how I passed Jamb. So I wrote Jamb in the past, I passed Jamb, I passed CME, I gained admission and I passed WAEC. And over the years, using Flash learners as a medium, I've been able to teach people how to pass by advising them, encouraging them, giving them materials, creating apps to help them, doing video tutorials, a lot of stuff. So to pass Jamb, the first thing is make up your mind. Yes. Don't just take your money, you register Jamb and like, okay, I've registered. No. What happens within you that period is more important than what happens to you. A made-up mind is a come-up destiny, and it is what you have in your head that takes you ahead, not the size of your head. So if you are doing something like that, you are writing Jamb, the first thing is talk to yourself that I'm registering Jamb, and I'm writing Jamb this year, and I must pass Jamb this year. So with that, you've already programmed your mind. You fix your mindset to Jamb. Yes, I'm writing Jamb. I will write Jamb. I'm doing this. When you've done this, that consciousness becomes in you. That when you are playing game or when you are playing, when you feel you are leaving your book or you are not doing the right thing, or you are shying away from that Jamb line, that thought, that plan still guides you. Like, guy, you are writing Jamb. Guy, you are registering Jamb. So let that guide you. When you are convinced that you are really taking Jamb, that I want to take Jamb, when you are convinced, you cannot go ahead to register Jamb. If you are not convinced, don't register. If you made up your mind, like either I pass or I pass, there's no option. So that determination boosts you to do everything. Like someone said, he said determination is stronger than witchcraft. If you are determined to do something, you have that conviction in you, it drives you. You can read for hours. People are feeling for you, but you are not yet satisfied. You are trying to quench that taste in you. So this is the most important stuff in anything in life. The second step you should do is get the required materials. The first material you need is your notebook. You should get a notebook or a jotter and pen. Big one or many notebooks. You don't just read and read like novel. No. When you are reading from Jamb, it's different from reading newspapers. I'll get there. The second thing you get is required books, good textbooks. If you are going for engineering, you need maths, English, physics, and chemistry. Get a good book for mathematics, a good book for chemistry, a good book for English, a good book for chemistry. Now, Jamb recommends books yearly, but it's not compulsory to use all those books. There are other good books you can use. If you have a good book that you understand very well and it covers your Jamb syllabus, you can use that. But you can also get Jamb recommended books if you're able to get them. I'll get back to that. The next thing is Jamb syllabus. Jamb syllabus is what tells you what to read in Jamb and what not to read. You know the good news? I've covered all the Jamb syllabus. So there's 100% chance that the course you are going for now, I've already covered the syllabus. And I didn't just read it out or pasted it as test. I explained all of them. I dissected the syllabus. I showed the in and out for you to know that this thing is really easy, because going through syllabus on your own, you feel it's too difficult or you feel there are too many information or too many details. But I explained everything. Go through that video, search it on Flash Learners syllabus, or go through my channel Flash Learners. You see the syllabus there. You go through it. Now you have your books, you have textbooks, you have syllabus. The next thing is past question. Past questions are prophecies of future questions. Jamb maintains a standard. Standard doesn't just change overnight. So if you're able to get past questions, it's a prophecy of the things Jamb will set in the future. So you see question, the same standard, the same pattern, the same way, you are good to go. And past questions, you can get the Flashness Jamb app. It contains Jamb past questions. With Flashness Jamb app, you have a lot of exposed to past questions. That one is settled. You practice on your phone as you are going out. You are in the cab, on the bus, on your way, strolling with your mom at the shop. You just have your phone. You're answering questions on your phone, and there's answers and explanation. Flashness app is on Google Play Store and it's at flashness.com. You can also get other past questions. Fine, you are good to go. Flashness also has books. You can get Flashness books, textbooks. It will help you to pass very well. Now that you have the resources, another thing you need is your brain. You need your brain too. Your brain needs to be working. Your brain needs to function. Talking about your brain also means your attention. If you have all that, you know your Jamb subject combination, then you can start. Create time for reading. One thing about book, if you leave book for 1 month, it will leave you for 6 months. It doesn't play like if you leave book for 1 month, you leave it for 2 months or for 1 month. No, it will leave you for 6 months. And it's not just books. What you do always becomes part of you. If you study the first day, it may be hard for you to assimilate or hard for you to be in one place. You may be restless. The next day, you read again. You may be restless. After like a week, 2 weeks, 1 month, reading will become fun to you. You just read effortlessly. So if you don't pay that price to learn it, to break that barrier, you forever be shying away from book and from reading. So you need to break that barrier of seeing book as stress. Read, even if you are not understanding, if it's stressing you, open it, read. Let that 1 hour complete, let that 2 hours complete, let that 3 hours complete, or as the case may be, time you give to yourself. Force yourself to read, the next day do it, you'll be fine. And it's better to start with the book you are interested in, the subject you love or the topic you love. That will introduce you to the reading world. It will launch your brain to get other stuffs. Because starting with a difficult one will just activate that resistance. Study your book every day with all these materials and a time, focus, time for reading, time for other stuff. And as Jamb draws near, it's better you create more time for your exam. Do you know why? If you fail now, you will still write next year. If you fail next year, you will still write next 2 years. So all the things that are taking your time or that will stop you from reading, can't they wait? They will wait. You can do without them. Yes, the thing that's taking your time now from reading, you'll do without them. Because life has stages. Do what your friends are doing. Do what your mates are doing. Yes, this is time for you to write Jamb. If it's not important to you, don't write, like I said. But if you feel the need of paying money to buy Jamb form, paying money to buy books, to buy syllabus, to do other things, stress to register, why not pay price? Why not leave other things now to write your Jamb? Why not leave all those things to focus on your exam? So you don't really have an excuse to fail, unless like some persons, they actually work and write Jamb. I was an example. I go to shop, go to market, sell, do business to write Jamb. Yes, but you can still read. For example, I told you getting Flashness app or using your book. Anytime you have opportunity, you read. The only thing that will give you an excuse is if you don't have 1 hour to 3 hours free every day. If you don't have to 1 hour free a day or 2 hours free a day to read, then your excuse is permitted. But so long you can have 1 hour or 2 hours free, at least 1 to 2 hours free every day, free to do things, to read, and you don't read, then you are guilty. If you have that chance, whether you are working, you are selling with somebody, so long you know that you can have that chance, you can do it. It's actually mindset, because if you can have chance for Facebook or other social network, Instagram, Twitter, you have time for them every day, you can go through them. Why not to get that kind of phone, get things that you can use to study on your phone? Why can't you carry your book and read? So that is basically not an excuse. If it's an excuse, you should already know before registering Jamb. If you know that, okay, you can't do that, you can't read for Jamb, you don't have time, then don't just register. But if you register, it's worth fighting for. It's worth writing. Yes, it's worth it. And what you do, read to understand. When you read, try to ask yourself, what have I learned in this book? What have I gained? Do I really understand? So always revise, try to know, revise, try to understand. If possible, search things online, ask people. You can send me questions, explain this to me. Or if you have anybody around that you know writing Jamb, or people you look up to, they will explain it to you and it's easy. So don't hide the stuff that are difficult for you to understand. Ask questions, read. With that free mind and consistency, you just become a superhero in books. Those persons you admire that you call scholars, this person no book, this person is very good, that is their secret. It's their secret. Consistency is what keeps pushing them. Consistency, effort, that's what keeps pushing them. So you do that, you revise. Sometimes you can read some things, you close the book, bring your rough notes, try to answer. And when you are solving for calculation courses, don't just be, you look at it, wow, the question, this is the answer, wow, it's simple. This is the answer, it's simple. That is assumption. Assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. Don't assume you know the answer. Write the question out, close your book, solve it until you cannot. If you can't solve it 3 times straight without making mistake, then you don't know it. So don't assume. When you read, ask yourself questions. Answer past questions without spying at the answer. And when you see answer, make sure that you understand the answer. It's very, very necessary. So these are the stuff you need to pass. If you follow this basic guide, you don't have problem. If you have issue understanding, let people put you through. And the thing is, if some persons think when they don't understand or they're having difficulty in understanding, it's a family problem or it's village people, it's not. Or you forget when you read. No, if you read properly, you won't forget. And if you read 2 days to exam, you are bombarding your brain, reading everything, you must forget. Yes, you must forget. So read with peace of mind, revise. If you read the topic today, next tomorrow you go through it again. After another 4 days, you revise it. Within 3 weeks, a month, that thing sticks. We are not computers, so you can't read once and expect it to be in your brain forever. It won't be. So it's consistency, continually doing it. You will just be good to go. Alright, my friend. So that is just it. If you have any concern, any query, or what you think I've not touched about passing Jamb, you can let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.